Illustrious is a suite of visual effects for Unreal Engine, inspired by the aesthetics of hardcopy illustration, such as painting, traditional animation, and print media. Unlike most effect packs, which give you a set of predefined looks and a few ways to tweak them, Illustrious breaks these aesthetics down into their elemental components, leaving you free to mix and match them in a modularized format. The presets in this demo are just a tiny fraction of the infinite variations possible, but should give you a good idea of what each module is for. First, let's look at the Canvas module. This effect is meant to create the illusion of your scene being rendered on a physical medium, such as paper or stone or really anything else you have a tiling texture of. Canvases let you choose between a wide range of blending modes, including some which will apply your texture to some parts of your scene but not others. The canvas texture can be applied to the scene naively or using triplanar projection. You can also offset the texture based on the camera's position, either adding to the realism or the surrealism of the surrounding environment. Next is the cell shading module, also known as toon shading. This effect is more powerful than most other cell shading materials you've seen, since it's designed to work as is within your PBR workflow, rather than assuming a completely separate lighting model. You can control the highlights and shadows separately. Their curves, offsets, output value ranges, scale factors, and quantization levels can all be modified, giving you razor-precise control in achieving your target aesthetic. You can also fade in the base color layer, controlling exactly how much effect lighting will have on your scene. The outline module is extremely powerful and allows you to choose between a number of edge detection methods. With the click of a checkbox, you can draw outlines based on the depth buffer, the custom depth buffer, the custom depth stencil buffers, the base color layer, the final image, or ambient occlusion, or even combine more than one into a single effect. Outlines can be colored, and you can tweak detection parameters on a per-method basis. In addition to all this, the thickness and opacity of your outlines can be modified as a function of their distance to the camera, or even animated with noise textures at a customizable frame rate. The Distortion module pinches and warps bits of your scene all over, making even static objects look lively and animated. This effect also has a customizable frame rate, and can be faded with distance, so only the foreground is affected. The Halftone module makes your screen appear to be made out of grids of printer dots, like you may see on newsprint, posters, or comics. This effect divides your screen into CMYK color channels, rather than RGB, though you can tint and tweak each one arbitrarily. The color quantization module evenly divides your scene's color channels into a limited palette, which you can control on a per-channel basis, either in RGB or CMYK. You can then optionally dither the results using one of the provided threshold maps, or an arbitrary texture of your choice. The Textured AO module lets you pattern and animate an exaggerated ambient occlusion layer. It helps to add stylistic earmarks and additional detail into a scene's corners and crevices. All of these effects are designed to be mixed and matched and tweaked in ways even I didn't think of, and even more are on the way. I can't wait to see what you make with it. Good luck.